What is going on, everybody? This is Snowman. Welcome to Show Off. Today we're going to be looking at a very cool game that I've enjoyed very much called Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is a, I guess you could call it a roguelike. I know a lot of people hate that term and they feel like you're wrong, it's not a roguelike, it's a roguelite, and it's a roguelite mayo, and I don't know, but this is it's a very fun game regardless, whatever you want to label it as. You could also call it maybe a MOBA, which I know that's wrong, just because I kind of wanted just to see your reaction. Right now you can only play as this one character, so we're going to play as our one character here, and the best way to describe what Risk of Rain is to dive in and just let you see it here. It does have gamepad support, so that is what I'm using as gamepad, but you have 4 abilities, and you can use them by using either Z, X, C, or V, or in the case of a gamepad, the left trigger does your second ability there, the left bumper does your third ability, right trigger just shoots your infinite bullet gun, and your right bumper does your last main ability. And I think to do your first one, it is actually... what's the one that you use to do the... which button is it? I know that there are lots of abilities. One of them... Oh, okay. I'm wrong. So so you can use all of them just by... Wait, no, how do you do the first ability? I don't know. There's ways to use all the different abilities via the buttons and bumpers on your gamepad. Now, you're running around, you're shooting people. Let's kind of talk about the things on the screen here. You can buy things with money. Your health and experience are at the very bottom. Your level and abilities are also at the bottom there. You can see the goal is to find the teleporter, so we're kind of looking around for trying to find a teleporter. There is a timer on the right side of the screen you can see. As that timer goes up, the difficulty of the enemies you face will go up as well. So right now all enemies are very easy, but you can see there's a bar that's going up as time progresses. That's going to increase the difficulty of enemies that we face. And this game is really hard, I'm just going to say that right off the bat, and it also may be that I'm really bad at it, but I've not been overly successful at Risk of Rain. It's a very difficult game. You can see as you jump there, you do take fall damage in this game, but you can still jump really far and not take a lot of damage. You also recover your health slowly on your own. You can open containers to get money or different things in. If you use money to open chests or buy things, they give you benefits and power-ups, kind of like games like Spelunky or The Binding of Isaac that are also roguelikes in that you start fresh every time you die, and you are going to die a lot in this game. The only reason I said it was a MOBA in the beginning is because you do have the... Oops, I meant to grab the other vine there. You have your 4 abilities, and you can use the 4 abilities. My experience with MOBA games is actually extremely limited, so that's probably a very ignorant comment to make to call it that. But you can see here we're just trying to shoot some enemies here. We have kind of your regular shot. You have your super ultra mega shot thing there. We also have a shotgun, what appears to be a shotgun ability. There you go. And so those are your different moves. I'm trying to kill that enemy there because you do get experience for killing enemies. There you go. Get experience and money. Now the stuff kind of goes to you on its own, so you don't have to go and pick it up. It will come to you. So it is kind of a good idea to kind of move around and get out of the way of enemies and things like that. You can see I'm level 2 now. I've leveled up by killing some enemies. If I try and kill these jellyfish guys, there you go, they will give me some good experience. I wanted to shotgun him, but it didn't work. There you go. So we got some nice good stuff there from these guys. You can combo your attacks like that to get some good damage there. There is our teleporter. This is our goal. We're trying to find this thing. So now, press X to activate it. What that's going to do is now set off a short, section of things where you have to fight a boss as well as multiple enemies that will just start appearing on the screen at random. I'm probably going to die because this is a relatively hard boss. There we go. But you got to kill the boss as well as all these other enemies that are going to be appearing on the screen. Yeah, this is really bad. Boy. Let's see if I can even survive. But gosh, it's hard to play and focus at the same time. your power-ups and abilities and things have a cooldown period, so, you know, I could do this dodge roll thing all the time, which is great, but it does have a cooldown. And once it's back to normal, then you can use it again. I'm going to try to just take out our boss here, but he's going to also own my face because he is hard. Yeah, these things that launch after you are really bad. And there's also a timer counting down right at the middle of the screen. And when that reaches 90 seconds, it will quit spawning enemies and will instead give you a prompt to destroy all the remaining enemies on the screen. I'm about to die. Can I survive the last 5 seconds? Barely. See, so now it says remaining enemies 32. So I now have to destroy all the rest of the remaining enemies. I died on the screen, and then you can go through the teleporter to the next level. So that was a horrible example of what you can do here. I've unlocked nothing. So let's just try again. Let's just start a brand new fresh game. Now again, it is a roguelike because it is random every time. You don't know where the teleporter is going to be every time you play through. You can also unlock new characters that have different abilities, different power-ups and things in the game here. But I only have this first character, the Commando, unlocked so far. There you go. I'm trying to just knock back some enemies here. Oh, I took some bad damage there. But that was good. Killed all those guys. Got lots of level up and stuff there. When you level up, your health goes up as well as some other things like your damage. But it's best, seriously, I do think anyway, that kind of there's two strategies. You can stay and grind and get like items and power-ups and things all along the way, or you can go very quickly and just try and find the teleporter as fast as humanly possible, because the enemy difficulty is going to be increasing every second you stay on stage, basically. But you also want to, you know, get power-ups and things like these statues by collecting money and then, you know, giving them money and stuff, and you get new weapons and power-ups. That was bad damage. See, so here I have money. I can get this. And what is this? I got a minefield. Drop many mines at your feet. And I believe this is to use because now you can see it at the bottom there. Bottom, the very right square of all the squares that are there. Yeah, you can press the B button and it will drop mines all around you. That's just my one particular thing that I have here is the mines ability. Oh, I tried to kill that guy. It looks like when there's multiple enemies on different sides of you, when you do your fancy blast maneuver thing, I don't know what to call them, it's embarrassing, it'll shoot multiple enemies that are all around you, not just in one direction, which is nice, unless you like one direction, but in that case I don't know what to do to help you. Now it looks there, I've gotten something in my monster log, so if you kill an enemy enough times it will log it in your monster log, which is just kind of a neat additional thing that I think is kind of cool. Now this is a hard boss. This is the magma worm. It's, as you can see, it's going to be different bosses every time. It kind of reminds me actually of Terraria. There's a boss much like this guy in Terraria, but it's very hard. I'll probably die again to this boss. As I mentioned, it's a very difficult game. You know, don't expect to be able to own everything right off the bat right away. There's no way. It's so stinking hard. So like this guy, the magma worm definitely locks onto you. It's pretty tough. I'm gonna put some mines down and try and get the magma worm to drop. Oh, that didn't work. Tried to get him to go on the mines, but yeah, there you go. Kind of worked, sorta. Jeez, he does not mess around. I'm gonna, there we go. Try and shoot him like that, but you can see there's a lot of health on the bosses. The bosses are very difficult. There's not a lot you can do to avoid them or dodge them or anything like that. I'm gonna try and kill the magma worm here. There we go. Dodged it, sorta, kinda. There we go. Can I get some good shots on it? There we go. It would appear that if you get on the wrong side of where he's turning, you can kinda... Boy, yeah, that is tough. I might be able to survive this one. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out, but this is basically your mission. Seriously, this is about it. You're kind of... Boy, that was bad. You're trying to survive and make your way to new worlds, new areas. I leveled up there, so that kind of gave me a little bit of health boost, but not really at the same time. Dodge that, kind of, sort of, barely. I'm going to do that. There we go. Oh, didn't take damage from that somehow. But now the counter has stopped, so we're just waiting to destroy all enemies on the screen, including your boss. So that's why it's hard. Oh boy, is you gotta get everybody, and it's not a lot of fun. All right, there we go. We're gonna place some more mines. Magma worm, get him there. Oh, I got hit by that, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, magma worm is dead because of all the awesome mines that just killed it there. So now we have an old box. I don't know what the thing is too. Like kind of like in Binding of Isaac, if you don't know what the items do, it doesn't. Well, it does tell you, but you know, there's a lot of items, and you got to kind of memorize what they all do in different things. So it's hard. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if there's a way that I could possibly defeat all these enemies. And you can see every second I'm spending still on this area, it just means enemies are gonna get harder and harder. So I gotta kind of move quickly, but at the same time, do my best to survive. Now, if I go here, these guys are just gonna own my face, right? So I gotta dodge and go over here. I'm gonna place mines, let some guys blow up as they come towards me. There you go. Killed everybody except this big dude that can't even get me anyway. So now we took everybody out over here. So that's good. Oh, there's more than one. And again, you can kind of combo up, you know, your heavy hitting moves, your harder things. Now I don't know how in the crap I'm gonna get up there to fight these guys, but I have money to unlock the statue, so why don't I do that? There you go. 5 out of 5. Get them. Oh, okay. I didn't know what to do. Oh, I did. I got him. Wow. So there you go. If you get all 5, he gives you an item. Rusty Blade. Chance to bleed on hit. So now some enemies will bleed, it looks like, when I hit them. So there's just, you can see just little benefits. Oh, thought I could get up there. There we go. Now I got up. Got to work my way across, and every second I'm staying here is making the enemies harder to kill, but at the same time, oh boy, I thought I could jump that, but apparently not. Can I make it that way? Probably if I do this, huh? There we go. So now I can climb my way up, kill this guy because he's asking for it. I can open this because I have the money. Why not? This is Timekeeper's Secret. Falling to low health stops time. So that's kind of nice. That's going to be very useful. What's this one? Will-O-Wisp. Chance to detonate an enemy on kill. Great. Sounds good. Now, should I do this? I guess we'll do that, and then we'll do this maneuver. Oh boy, that didn't work. I'm gonna die. Dang it! Now I got to do all this again. Okay. This is a particularly bad situation where it's not normally that bad, but I gotta kind of do this to get back over here. Normally they're not that hidden or hard to get to, but in this situation they were. I'm going to try and put some mines down as well, because that will help me kill them. Can I do that? We'll do that. There we go. Oh yeah, just blew them all up. That was sweet. Alright, so now everything's done. I can go to the teleporter. I've killed everything that I need to kill. We can advance. So now you can see you take your money with you. I think it just adds into experience or something if you don't spend money on a certain level. So that's something you need to keep in mind, and use it as much as you can on a particular level. Otherwise, it'll just move on. Now these are some examples of other bosses you will find in this area, in harder areas of the game. These big, bulky, white dudes that do a ton of damage and are awful, and so you just gotta be careful. There's a lot of stuff. I think I figured out finally that the first ability, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think the first ability is just your regular shotgun, like your regular gun. Let's try and kill these guys if at all possible, but basically you gotta kind of use your abilities, dodge out of the way, and just kind of combo your things in a way that helps you kill enemies while also surviving, and it's a lot easier said than done. As you can see there, it's really, really easy to get overpowered. Okay, so I'm gonna drop some mines there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Killed some guys, but they're about to kill me. Get some experience and stuff like that. These guys are tough. They're just some tough enemies. There we go. That was close. Yep, I'm gonna die. I don't know what these guys are doing, but you can see it's a particularly kind of hard game. But there is lots of levels. There are many bosses and a final boss, and you know there is a final objective and everything. So there is more to it than just go to the next area. There is, you know, a progression, and the game does get much harder the further you get along and things like that. But it's all about how well can I do, how long can I survive, and that's kind of the main purpose or goal of the game. Drop some more mines. There we go. That was good. Try and get these guys here. I tried to use all my abilities there, but you got to keep track of what it is that you exactly can do, because if you don't know, you will just get rocked pretty quickly. So I'm going to try again here. There we go. I dodged those guys. I'm going to shoot. Try and get them out there. Now again, oh, okay. I'm low on health, so it froze time. That's one of my abilities that I picked up. But I'm trying to find the teleporter, which I have not found yet, as you can see. So I got to kind of keep... Oh, dodge 7 lethal attacks. Wow. Alright. So apparently I'm awesome, is what that told me. I can... Oh gosh, I'm about to die here. What is this? Take a war banner and leveling up, giving you strength. Oh, no! I died. Alright. So anyway, you're kind of seeing this is... That was definitely not your fault. There's going to be lots of stuff here. I unlocked something. I've never seen this before. This item will now drop. So much like also Binding of Isaac, things like that, items will start unlocking the more you play, and I'm sure the later on you play as well, you can unlock more characters and things like that. Now there is local and online co-op. I got to mention that. That's awesome. You have logs, so you can see all the things you've unlocked and the different things that you've picked up, just like in Binding of Isaac, things like that. Monster log reminds me of Spelunky, seeing all the different monsters you've encountered. And then here's your unlockables, all the nice stats and statistics that you want. Like, those are different things, stats and statistics. Anyway, it's a great game. It's really fun. Go pick it up. It's on Steam. It's definitely, I've heard anyway, if you're into like the whole roguelike thing and you're tired of some games that don't exactly get roguelike or rogue-inspired games correctly, this one does a very good job, and it stays very true to what it should be. So, I just realized I never played on, I've been playing on normal difficulty. You can choose easier difficulty, but it says game can't be saved on that mode, so that's interesting. But maybe I should try it on that, play it a little easier, because I'm just particularly bad at this game. But anyway, you should pick it up, play it for yourself, see what you think, but it is very fun, and I think it's one of those games that if I played it more, I would get better at it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm Snowman, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, a show-off. Sometimes there's shops and stuff, just like this as well, where they'll be right there from the get-go. Like this. This one's random. What was it? I don't know. The mysterious vial increases health regeneration. You kind of get the point. But I'm Snowman. I hope you enjoyed Show Off, and I'll see you in the next episode. Go play Risk Arena. It's a lot of fun. And get way better at it than me, because I'm sure that won't take too long or be very hard to do. I'll see you on the next episode, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.